Hi everybody, welcome back to 30 Days Until Done. I'm John Branningham. We're working on our month of finding your park. And we've been working on the magic and all that stuff. Now we're going to start working with specific elements. We're going to start with fire, the fire element. And what does fire do for us and to us? I'm going to start off with friendly fire, which, having just heard the words leave my mouth, realizes isn't a good thing. A happy fire, I should say. Those times when fire has really been your friend, and it's magnificent, isn't it? You're sitting around the fire with all your friends at night, and the campfire is a great thing. Or I used to go, when I was living in Lake Arrowhead in the snow, I'd go for a long hike with my dog through the snow, and it was fun, and I'd come back just absolutely frozen. And my wife would always have a fire going, and I could just kick off my shoes, and my dog and I would sit next to the fire, and he liked it, I think, more than I did. And we'd always put him in front of the fire with a blanket on him, and he'd go to sleep. That's when we realized we weren't his dog parents, we were his grandparents, because we gave him a blanket and a cookie, and he'd always be happy with that. Just think of those times. If I were going to do this, I'd probably write about hanging out with Carly Creeley and Scott Creeley. Carly, more importantly, though, because she'd sit there and she'd tell us about, she's a scientist, and she'd tell us about the forest, she'd tell us about the squirrels. She's somebody who knows a tremendous amount about the squirrels. Talk about how they're working and nesting. I found out all about the small squirrels that run up the sequoia trees and bite off the sequoia cones. And I remember she told us all about how this works and what nobody understands what's going on exactly. The squirrels are getting some benefit from this, but the cones they do it incredibly rapidly, and the cones will just fall like one every second. And the next day I came upon this tree, and that's what was happening. And the cones were just coming down. It's like I sat there watching it. It was really fun to watch, and then after a while it's like I've got to get to where I'm going, and so I had to run as quickly as I could underneath the thing so as not to be hit by a cone, which wouldn't have been deadly, but who wants to be hit by a cone? Okay, so anyway, that's the experience that I would write about, that conversation, and maybe the next day too. What's yours? When has fire been good to you? I don't know. It'd be interesting is a positive cigarette poem, right? People standing around having a cigarette together, and how much fun that is. It looks like a lot of fun. I really wish smoking were healthy, but it's not. If it were healthy, I would do it. Anyway, but it's not, so I don't. However you want to approach that, that's great. When you're done, post down below, and I'll see you tomorrow on 30 Days Until Done.